our thriller was aiming to reach a teenage audience of 15 years and above. We showed our opening sequence in class, and the first impressions were better than expected. Also, because we left a big cliffhanger at the end of the opening sequence, our class were really intrigued and wanted to know what happened next. This gave us a really good feeling. It was really useful showing our clip to the class because we intended to target it at their specific age range. We also got other non-media students to view our work from our sixth form, and they were really pleased, which again was really pleasing for us as a group. In pre-production, we thought if we use new media technology, it might draw attention from our target audience more. This works really well because during class feedback, peers were really pleased with the use of new media technology. We also use the same age range actors so the audience could relate and empathise with them. In audience feedback, overall the phone scenes were the technical strengths, which made clear that pre-production was well thought. Also, the originality of our thriller was that the whole sequence was shot in the same location and it was in nature. This was done to give a clear perspective of where most of the film would be shot and to show it was a rural type thriller. Another positive critic we received from the audience is that we didn't use any non-diegetic sound. We didn't add in any background music because we wanted to demonstrate an isolated feeling. This worked really well, and once again we were the only group that didn't add sound to create tension and suspense but did so without the dramatic music. Yet we did have diegetic sound of wind throughout the running scenes to create aesthetic fallacy. This worked well when we saw the protagonist's footsteps because at this point the wind got much louder to emphasize his importance and negativity. The audience were anticipated by this because we cut it off there to create more suspense, which was an excellent strength of our work because they wanted to watch more. However, we did have parts in our work which were less successful. Many people pointed out that the transitions were weak. This was acknowledged during production, but we had many troubles making it clear that it was a fade, so we just stuck with a still image and a fade. Another weakness would be that the type of day we shot it in. In production, we really wanted to create a sense of aesthetic fallacy where the type of day matched the mood. However, this was really difficult because when we did record in dark, it was really unclear. So instead, we fiddled around with the contrast as best as we could and recorded in daylight, but this created a really grey feeling. Our work could be improved by making the transitions more clear to show time change. And we could also film whilst it starts because other groups did so and theirs were really successful. However, they had street lights in theirs, which is something a location like ours wouldn't have, and if it did, it would look pretty phony, so it wouldn't be as effective.